everyone! Today I've got your How to Be Single movie review. Better yet, I should just call this movie How to Be Shit, because that is exactly what this was. Sorry it's taken me so long for me to get a review out for you guys, since this movie did come out in February, but maybe there was a reason why I was avoiding it all this time. This is a movie about these women who are single. They want to get out there, but they also want to be able to get control of their own lives. And I guess this is a way to do that, but there might be some damaging side effects to what their plan is. As far as the story goes, I wasn't really impressed on seeing this movie right off the bat because I feel like it just didn't really impress me by the look of this trailer, the feel of it, who was even being cast, and just the overall content. I really didn't know what I was going to get into. Is this going to be more of a comedy than a drama, which looks like it's mostly going to be funny because, of course, then you have Rebel Wilson, who is well known to being in these comedic roles, and of course Leslie Mann, but I guess I can't say the same for Dakota Johnson, who I just saw in 50 Shades of Grey like a year ago, and now she's in this movie, so I guess maybe she's not getting as many decent roles other than being in chick flicks. It just did not impress me from the get-go. As far as the casting goes, I don't even know who is more important for me to talk about first, so I'm just gonna say Rebel Wilson is first because I want to get her out of the way so I don't have to talk about her again. She just was really annoying. She's typical Rebel Wilson in all of her roles, just really obnoxious, annoying, unfunny, and I don't know why I can't even stand listening to her. I mean, ever since Pitch Perfect, I was just like, oh, come on, please stop. It's not funny. You put her up against these other actresses who I feel like are of higher caliber than she is, and she's playing this boss-related type chick, and she's trying to get this one girl, Dakota Johnson, who's, I guess, this intern or somebody that's getting this job where she works at, and wants to get her back out there partying because she's single. And that's what you should do. You should party when you're single, because who knows, you might find some random stranger that you can take home to bed and not to your mom. I feel like there are just a lot of ridiculous messages being sent here, and then you've got Leslie Mann, who I feel like it's kind of weird to see her. I mean, I don't know how old she is in real life, but I feel like compared to all these other chicks, how did she manage to get into the mix with all these other girls? It's kind of like that one movie, The Other Woman, and I don't know how they pick who's to be in these types of movies, but I feel like maybe she wasn't the best fit, and she kind of felt out of place, especially now that she's trying to also be in a relationship, but she also wants to be able to start a family, because, you know, she waited too long to do that, but that's, I guess, not a big, huge deal. And some of the other side characters, the actors, the guys, I didn't care too much about. I didn't really pay much attention to the acting because most of the time I couldn't stand to hear it. I can't say I liked anything about this movie, so this is a bad love review contender because I don't know why I didn't really care too much about this movie. It was boring. I couldn't stand to watch it. I actually fell asleep watching it. That's how boring it was. I got probably halfway through the film and then I just went out. Things that I didn't really like about this movie, I felt like it was cliched, and just the situations that were going on, the behavior of these people and their mentality, and thinking about what it's like to be single, but really you should think about, you know, your future and your relationships. And I think that is something that they didn't really try to press on. It almost felt really forced, and I can't really say I found it to be believable, and I just really couldn't like this movie in the end. Overall, I would say that How to Be Single is not a movie that I would recommend because it just, I don't know, there's really, I'm like done. I don't want to talk about this movie anymore. It's terrible. Don't see this. Sends all the wrong messages, and it really, most of the time, does not even make sense. So I would give this 0 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of How to Be Single. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates coming every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.